Good morning everybody, welcome into Friday the 24th of May 2024. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading. So I'm a bit late today, I know that. I just ran out of time and energy yesterday with that full moon. It was a bit full on. I surrendered to the day and drifted between pleasurable distractions and just, didn't worry too much about sort of what was on my to-do list, ran out of time and energy. So here I am today, a bit late, I know, because I know some of you sort of watch my videos when they are scheduled for midnight UK time. So hopefully this isn't too late for you. So we have a little bit of energy for you today. I'm still feeling a bit delirious from the full moon. How was it for you? Let me know in the comments. One of the things that it's taken me 2 days to do was I did a 3-day rewilding challenge over the weekend, and there was a bonus. I've been trying to do it since Monday. And I finally got the bonus done yesterday, and it was really good. And it was just that beautiful finale to the event. But I completed it at 1 minute to the full moon, and it seemed like the perfect crescendo of what I want to manifest in my life, where I'm going from here. Intention set with peak waxing moon energy. So thank you, that's just absolutely perfect divine timing. And yeah, it's opened up my path forward into where I'm going. Remember, come back to myself, remember this, come back to myself, remember this. So yeah, it just it was all divine timing yesterday, and conversations and video chats with people that I love in my life, and one of those sort of days. So yeah, I didn't get time to do this, so here we are. Better late than never. So we have the moon in Sagittarius all day still. I'm going to make a square, a mutable square to Saturn in Pisces, and then a fire trine to Mars in Aries. So it's an opportunity to ground, so to pause and ground, maybe even come to a standstill, to then feel into what fires you up, what direction are you going in, where's the motivation, what's the direction of your passion and where you want to take action, and then go. So that's the energies for today. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to tell us for today. Let's just pop that over there for a moment. Okay, so we're going to use the Enlightenment deck, Chuck Spezzano, which, I've had for years, and it's only I just saw them recently over here. Oh, no, I was clearing out my office, having a tidy up, ready to sort of do some shamanic work and things in here, and I came across them again. It's like, I don't know what, I'm going to bring these in and see how they show up in my morning message tarot readings and things. So we've got these today, and we're going to have the crows. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Friday, the 24th of May, 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Okay, so at the bottom we've got power struggles, the relationships card. Then we've got flow, from gifts, the gift section. Okay, and then we've got trust from the healing cards. So in this deck, they're set up into 3 groupings. You've got 3 groupings that are highlighting the issues and the triggers and the stuff to work on, and they're relationship cards, victim cards, and unconscious cards. And then you get 3 groupings of healing cards. You've got the healing ones, you've got the gift ones, and you've got the grace ones. Okay, so we've got power struggles in relationships, and then the gift of flow, and the healing card of trust. So where are you struggling or having power struggles in relationships? Doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It can be family, it can be work, it can be friendships, whatever. But yes, somewhere you may find that sort of you're being triggered by the power struggles in a relationship. The gift is to just flow with it, to drop the rope, so there's nothing, you're not pulling, just drop it. Okay, and just flow. You're being offered the gift of flow. We don't have to fight anything, we can just go with where it's going. And then the trust card, so trusting that we're going to be led to the healing that we need. Okay, so as always, whenever we're going through issues, whenever we're being triggered, whenever, stuff's coming up for us to work on, it's a gift. It's a gift for us to unpackage and go, oh God, why does that keep happening? What do I need to learn from this? Or not need to. What do I have the opportunity to learn from this? Okay. And yeah, how can I turn this around and integrate the learnings from it? Okay, so flow and trust are 2 really nice cards. We've got healing, we've got the universe gifted us and showing us what the best way to handle the situation, so we can release the struggle. So let's do the tarot. As I say, we've got the Crow Tarot today. Oh, nice. Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles. We'll have a little bit of that. So we're motivated for starting something new. So what do we need to know for today? This Friday the 24th of May 2024. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give of the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Just give one more. And let's just see. Still got that Page of Pentacles on the bottom, so that's something about what's going on in the subconscious. So we've got the 2 of Wands, we've got the 3 of Swords, we've got the Page of Wands, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Wands. Clarifies, we've got the 2 of Pentacles, we've got the World, and we've got the 6 of Cups. And what's going on in the subconscious? We've got that Page of Pentacles, as I said. We've got the 9 of Wands. We've got the Death card. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, I love it. I love it when I get the Page and the Ace of Pentacles together. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Hierophant. Okay, I'm going to finish with the Hierophant. There is a secondary story here, but I don't think we need that at the moment. Okay, or yeah. Okay, I'm just going to put these here as a secondary story because there is a conclusion to that. But let's deal with these first. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the Two of Wands. Okay, and I'm seeing this as the moon squaring Saturn, giving us pause, bringing us to a standstill to reassess things, and to look at the opportunities, the openings, the potentials and the possibilities. Okay, so that we can then decide where our firepower is directed, where the moon in Sagittarius is forming a fire trine to Mars in Aries, because that will be the go. At the moment, we're, okay, let's see where I am. Where have we come from? The Three of Swords. So this is energy that's going, that's leaving. Okay, so, we've just had that really powerful full moon. Maybe we've released ourselves from a power struggle, from a heart wound. Okay, power struggles often come from heart wounds. The need to be seen, the need to be heard, the need to be right. And we're being shown that sort of we can trust, we're being gifted flow, and we're being asked to trust, and that's the healing. So that's slipping away. So you may be looking at things from a different perspective. It's like, okay, if I let go of that, okay, what ways flow in my life? And it could spark something. We could get messages of inspiration. We've got the Page of Wands here. And I love in this card the crows actually crowing. Ah, ah. So it could be messages coming in, you're hearing messages, or the messages that you really receive are sparking a new inspiration, a new passion, and a new direction, firing up that Mars. Something from our intuition of new beliefs, bigger, expansive thinking and philosophies and things is sparking new action, new direction, new motivation. The Mars in Aries. Message from Spirit is get to work. The Eight of Pentacles. Get to work. You've seen the way to go. Trust and go with the flow. Okay. And what we're moving into is the Queen of Wands here. So a fixed fire, water of fire, Leo energy. This is coming back to our power. This is coming back to our courage and our confidence and our creativity and being fired up to just do it. Okay. From this inner fire, this inner flame of creativity. Okay, the clarifiers. We've got the Two of Pentacles here, so we're still maybe holding back, weighing up the pros and cons. And we've got this infinity symbol here. Okay, and then we come to the World card, which also has infinity symbols on. Okay, so we're just sort of summing things up, just checking in before we close something out, ready to move forward. And it could be that we're looking back into the past, seeing where we've healed from the past, especially with that Three of Swords going, energy leaving. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups, reminiscing. But also for the Six of Cups, for me, is about, reminiscing about the past, but from a place of pleasure and emotional happiness, emotional balance that comes from our soul, because we can look back and see how far we've come. Okay, again, and that's indicative of the Three of Swords moving into the past. Okay, so what's going on in the subconscious? We've got the Page of Pentacles. So there's a new potential, a new thing that we can start in our physical lives. Maybe we're learning to do something a different way, and it will have results in our physical world. The Nine of Wands here. And in this Nine of Wands, I always get a sense of dismantling the protection we've put up. Often protection around our heart and heart walls, so that we can stand in our vulnerability. Okay, so that we can go with the flow. Okay, so that we're not pushing the world away. Okay, and I often see it as, if we're feeling weak, then the world can overwhelm us. If we're sort of too strong and headstrong and things like that, then we can go through life like a bull in a china shop. The balance is to be in flow, to trust where we're being led. Okay, to trust that it's safe to open our heart, to take down the defences and be in our vulnerability and allow ourselves to surrender and be shown the way to go. With the Death card, so again, we are definitely letting go of something here. That an old ideal of ourselves, or an idea of ourselves, or an old narrative, an old story that we've been living under. And as we free ourselves, it opens up a new path, a new physical reality for us. Then we've got the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, mutable air, air of air, Gemini energy. So we've got the Sun in Gemini. Venus has just entered Gemini. Sedna, one of the asteroids, has just moved into Gemini. And in a couple of days' time, Jupiter will also enter Gemini. Okay, so there's a lot of information coming through. Make sure you're not getting overwhelmed by the messages and everything coming in. But yeah, listen to the gifts of these planets as they travel through Gemini. Okay. On the 4th of June, we have Venus conjunct the Sun, Venus star point. And then on the 6th, we have the Gemini new moon. So, we're now in the waning cycle. So what's broken through, what's crescendoed at this full moon, the intention set. Now we're in the process of taking away and releasing everything that no longer serves between on this axis of Sagittarius and Gemini. Okay, so yeah, coming down, releasing what no longer serves till we get the new beginning at the Gemini new moon. Okay, so then we've got the Hierophant. Okay, so the Hierophant is it's about having one foot in the spiritual, one foot in the physical, and being the rainbow bridge, being your own inner teacher, being your own inner spiritual guide and your own spiritual guru. Okay, we don't need a go-between, an outer authority to tell us what we intuitively know, and to have our own relationship with Source. Okay, and to bring the subtle into the physical. Okay, that's the key. That's the key for us, is, again, trusting our intuition, trusting bringing spirit into our physical life. Okay, then these are yeah, as I'm doing the reading now, I'm seeing where these are coming in. So the next card out, just going to pull these round so I can put them out with those. Okay, the next card is the Eight of Cups, which is Saturn in Pisces, and walking away from something we've been emotionally attached to, walking away from the heartache, walking away from the power struggles, okay, trusting the flow and the guidance from Spirit in our lives. Brings in the Tower. That had a bit of an evil laugh, didn't it? It wasn't an evil laugh. It's sort of, the old ways falling away. And it can be, if we don't do it ourselves, if we don't make that decision ourselves, then Source, the universe, will often do it for us. Whether it's pulling the rug from under our feet, or something like that. Suddenly, we're there in our vulnerability of, oh right, that's finished now. I can't keep going back to that. Then we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is patience. Go with it. This is coming back to the flow and the trust. Trust that, you're on the right path. It's all going to work out. We've taken a step in the right direction, and just trusting that the universe will support that. So then we've got Judgment, and we've got the sigil, or the glyph for Pluto in this card. Okay, so as the planets and asteroids move into Gemini, they're going to make an air trine to Pluto. So yeah, going back to that Tower, what needs transforming in your life? What are you ready to transform? Okay, that's the Judgment. And in some decks, Judgment is called renewal and rebirth, rejuvenation. That soul level transformation comes through. But it may be scary. We've got the Devil here. Okay, so we may want to stay in our little boxes. We may want to stay in our comfort zones. It may scare the bejeebers out of us, the thought of these next steps, and how sort of we're being guided to change. So just be aware of that. Could cause a little bit of an internal struggle and strife, the Five of Wands here. Could also be a bit of power struggle, competition in relationships. Okay, as we're letting go, trusting and flowing. Okay, the other person may try and elicit a response from you. It's interesting. I wasn't telling someone. I was asking somebody, chatting to somebody yesterday, and asking if she's ever thought of playing possum, playing dead, in the power struggles, letting go. Because if somebody's not got anything to fight against, just as, by the reason possums play dead is that the attacking animal loses interest and wanders off. So maybe, be like possum. Okay. Then we've got the Four of Cups. So this is about sort of being stuck in the mundane, the 3D, not seeing the gifts that are being offered to us, not trusting, not seeing when we stop giving energy to something that is draining us, or, taking our power, or we're giving our power away, because often we're giving our power away as much as it is other people taking our power. When we stop doing that and receive the gift of claiming our power back, okay, a possum takes his power back by playing dead, okay, and in that respect saves their own life. But the Ace of Cups coming through here, the divine gift of filling ourselves up with love, loving ourselves, and knowing our worth, and our deservability, and just going, nah, I'm not playing that game anymore. So that could be a message for some people. Then we've got the Seven of Wands. So we had the Nine of Wands back here, which was about taking our defences down, to stand in our vulnerability, but have good boundaries. Like, I know it sounds like sort of I'm asking you to take something down and then put up your defences again. No, not putting your defences up. Standing in your power. Having firm boundaries, especially around no. Okay. Because as I said, with that five of Wands, the other person may try and elicit a response at you. Again, the no is not engaging with them. Standing in your power, having the ability to defend yourself whilst feeling vulnerable and things. I know it sounds like it sounds like a contradiction, but it's about, not responding, not giving them the energy. And where does it take us? To the Ten of Pentacles. This is the stability, the security, the structure of our own prosperity and abundance. Carrying on from what we've been talking about this week, what does your ideal dream life look like? Visualizing that as the old life is collapsing around you and you're feeling vulnerable and you're stopping the power struggles. Okay, so that's your reading for today. I'm just going to grab an Art of the Sacred Wheel card just to sort of sum the reading up, as these so often do for us. So let's see, what do we need to know for Friday the 24th of May 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Be fearless. Shifting perceptions, stepping out of that power struggle, being a possum, being a grey rock. So there's nothing for the other person to fight against or provoke. You don't respond, and when you stop responding, there's nothing for them to fight. And as in the wild, they could lose interest and wander off to find new prey. So that's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it's resonated for you. If it has, then please do like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below the video in the descriptions box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow, from the bottom of my heart, in deep gratitude, thank you for watching.